The movie begins in a Florida state prison with a man named Fitzroy. He's there to bail out a prisoner known as Six. Fitzroy tells Six that, in exchange for his freedom, he must work for his organization, the CIA. Fitzroy places Six in an elite squad called Sierra. 18 years later, Six is on a mission in Bangkok with his colleague Agent Miranda. Their task is to eliminate a potential threat. After Six sets up his gun, his boss, Danny Carmichael, who oversees CIA operations, briefs him on the mission. The target, according to Carmichael, is selling information that could endanger national security. As Six prepares to take the shot, he sees a child near the target. Despite Carmichael's orders to proceed and disregard collateral damage, Six hesitates. He claims his gun jammed and doesn't shoot. Instead, he triggers the emergency alarm, causing chaos. In the ensuing confusion, Six fights his way through security. After a tough battle, he confronts the target. The target reveals he was once an operative, like Six, known as Sierra 4. As he is dying, Sierra 4 tells Six that Fitzroy recruited him too, and warns that Carmichael is corrupt. He gives Six a necklace with a hard drive, instructing him to use it to expose Carmichael. Sierra 4 then dies. Agent Miranda meets up with Six. He explains that Sierra 4, the target he just confronted, knew who he was, which was strange since there wasn't any intel on Sierra members. After a thorough search of Sierra 4's body, Carmichael is informed that the hard drive is missing. Frustrated, Carmichael calls Six for a status update and asks if he took anything from Sierra 4. Six denies it. Six tries to access the hard drive, but finds it encrypted. He gives the package to a stranger to have it delivered for decryption. The scene shifts to Baku, Azerbaijan. Six contacts Fitzroy, who is now retired. Six expresses concerns about Carmichael's questionable methods, mentioning that he was ordered to kill a fellow Sierra operative. Fitzroy asks for Six's location and promises to send a local extraction team to protect him. Six tells Fitzroy about the hard drive given to him by Sierra 4, which could expose Carmichael. Fitzroy instructs him to head to an airfield in Chiang Mai, where the extraction team will be waiting. In the next scene, Carmichael speaks with Suzanne, a CIA agent, revealing that Six knows the location of the hard drive, but refuses to disclose it. Carmichael decides it's time to call in someone who can handle Six. The scene switches to Lloyd Hansen, a psychopath known for torturing his prisoners. Carmichael contacts Lloyd and tasks him with locating and eliminating Sierra 6, who possesses sensitive information that could jeopardize them. Carmichael instructs Lloyd to use any means necessary to retrieve the drive and eliminate Six. Lloyd requests Fitzroy's files, planning to capture someone close to him to extract information about Six. Despite her reservations about Carmichael's methods, Suzanne is assigned to assist in the mission. The scene shifts to Chiang Mai, the extraction site. Six arrives, ready to leave Bangkok, with the local team Fitzroy sent. Agent Miranda, en route to a mission in Singapore, receives a call from Carmichael instructing her to meet him in Berlin. Meanwhile, Lloyd confronts Fitzroy at a funeral, demanding Six's location. He threatens Fitzroy, revealing that his niece has been kidnapped and will be harmed unless Fitzroy cooperates. Fitzroy is forced to comply to protect his niece. As the local team transports Six, they receive a call from Fitzroy ordering them to quietly eliminate him. The team leader relays the order, and when they approach Six, who is resting, he quickly realizes their intent. A fierce fight breaks out, causing significant damage to the plane. Amidst the chaos, the plane starts to disintegrate. During the intense battle, Six grabs a parachute, but a security team member tries to seize it from him. They both jump and land with the parachute, causing the local team soldier to be strangled to death mid-air. After landing in Turkey, Six contacts Fitzroy and informs him about the plane fight and the assassination attempt. Fitzroy reveals that his niece, Claire, has been kidnapped and urges Six to cooperate. Lloyd interrupts their conversation and proposes a deal: Claire's safety in exchange for Six's compliance, but Six refuses. Lloyd taunts Six, stating that all the world's intelligence agencies are after him and he has nowhere to hide. The movie then flashes back 2 years to London, where Fitzroy recruited Six to protect Claire, who has a heart condition. Claire's pacemaker malfunctioned, but it was fixed, allowing remote monitoring. As Six and Claire bond, Six recalls the harsh treatment he endured from his father. One night, Claire experiences severe pain, and Six rushes her to the hospital, where the pacemaker issue is resolved. Later, Six confronts an intruder in their apartment and protects Claire, though she remains unaware of the danger. Back in the present, Six arranges for a new passport and identity. During the photo session, the photographer triggers a hidden trap, causing Six to fall into a dry well. He is informed that a substantial bounty has been placed on his head. Meanwhile, in Berlin, Agent Miranda visits Carmichael at the CID station. Carmichael warns her of the consequences of not revealing information about Six or the drive's location, claiming that Six is the last remaining Sierra operative and showing her a captured address. Lloyd is informed that Six has been captured, but Six is already planning his escape. He breaks the pipes to flood the area and divert the water. When Lloyd's men arrive at the well, a fight ensues, and one of the captors is shot. Six uses the water's force to smash the glass and escape. As he tries to flee, Lloyd catches up with him, but Agent Miranda tranquilizes Lloyd. She orders Six into the trunk of her car, and when he refuses, she shoots him in the leg with a tranquilizer. The scene shifts to a castle in Croatia, where Lloyd has taken Fitzroy and his niece, Claire. Suzanne complains to Lloyd about kidnapping them, stressing that it jeopardizes her career. Lloyd angrily asserts that he is their best chance to retrieve the drive because he doesn't follow the rules. Agent Miranda and Six have a conversation. She tells him that she was pulled from field duty and needs him to clear her name. She asks what he took from the agency. Six explains that Sierra 4 gave him an encrypted drive before he died, which he sent to UK agency chief Margaret Cahill in Prague for help. Lloyd learns that Six sent a package to someone in Prague on the night of the Bangkok operation. He tortures Fitzroy, eventually getting him to reveal details by plucking off his nails. Agent Miranda and Six visit Margaret in Prague. She tells them the drive contains incriminating evidence of Carmichael's tortures and assassinations, explaining why Six is being hunted. She advises them to copy the file and leak it to the press, and offers her bulletproof car. As they talk, Lloyd's men arrive and open fire while Lloyd watches from Croatia. Margaret shows Six a basement escape route, but locks herself out. Six begs her to open the door, but she refuses. Margaret sacrifices herself by blowing up the apartment, taking Lloyd's men with her. The police arrive at the scene and try to arrest Six, but he fights them off and flees, leading to a high-speed chase. The police catch up with Six after he gets into an accident, handcuffing him to a bench in the city square. As Lloyd's Alpha team approaches, Six urges the police to evacuate the area, but they dismiss him. He grabs an officer's gun and fires into the air to scare people away. A fierce gun battle ensues between the Alpha team and the police, resulting in several officers being killed. Lloyd's team destroys most of the police vehicles while Six takes cover. The SWAT team arrives and opens fire on Lloyd's men, prompting Lloyd to deploy the Bravo team to take out the cops. Amidst the chaos, Six manages to grab a gun and return fire, eventually freeing himself from the handcuffs and escaping onto a moving train. Lloyd's men pursue Six, firing heavily at the train. Miranda arrives in Margaret's bulletproof car to rescue Six, but is chased by the city police. A high-speed chase ensues, causing significant damage. The train crashes, and Six jumps into Miranda's car, allowing them to escape. Lloyd, realizing his team is decimated, orders another agent, Avik San, to track down and retrieve the hard drive. Six and Miranda head to Claire's hospital to locate and rescue her. Using a swipe card, they access her location. Avik catches up with them and demands the drive. When they refuse, he effortlessly defeats both of them and steals the drive. Miranda and Six then drive to a safe location to treat Six's injuries. As Six tends to his wounds, Miranda asks why he went to prison. Six reveals that his father was abusive and wanted him and his brother to follow in his macho footsteps. When the abuse became unbearable, Six killed his father, leading to his imprisonment until Fitzroy found and recruited him. In the next scene, Avik meets with Lloyd. Avik delivers the drive to Lloyd. Meanwhile, Miranda and Six arrive at the location where Fitzroy and Claire are being held captive. After overpowering some security guards, they acquire heavy weaponry. Miranda uses her RPG to demolish the facility, while Six rescues Fitzroy and Claire. Miranda also destroys the control center. Avik retrieves the drive after it falls, and Lloyd and his men continue to pursue Six and Fitzroy. Fitzroy, severely injured, urges Six to leave him behind and protect Claire. When the situation becomes dire, Six takes Claire and jumps into the river. Fitzroy sacrifices himself by detonating a grenade, taking out Lloyd and his men but allowing Lloyd to survive. Avik confronts Miranda, but unexpectedly, he gives her the drive, realizing that Lloyd and his men don't deserve it. He drops the drive and departs. Six engages in a gun battle with Lloyd, who captures Claire and holds her at gunpoint. Six throws away his weapon, and they fight hand to hand. After sustaining multiple stab wounds, Six manages to overpower Lloyd. Susan intervenes and shoots Lloyd dead, revealing her plan to shift blame onto him. She insists that Six cooperate if he wants to ensure Claire's safety. Susan arranges medical attention for Six, who is severely injured. In the next scene, Carmichael, Susan, and Miranda are cleared of criminal charges by higher authorities in the CIA, as Carmichael destroyed the drive. Susan informs Carmichael that Six was held on the most secure floor, but has escaped. Six rushes to Claire's rescue from Susan's men guarding her house, and they are joyfully reunited as the movie concludes.